The summer solstice has finally passed. The length of the days have become shorter and shorter as the Earth turns its northern hemisphere away from our star. But as the change of the seasons begin, I find myself becoming anxious for the coming of cooler weather. But for now, wrapped in the midst of August, we are entering the height of our hurricane season. So as Tropical Storm Fred glided along our western shores here in Florida, he brought even more rain. The summer had already provided an abundance of storms, but hurricanes often cause them to last for days. So Sashie and I found a window at the end of the day as the temperature slightly cooled under cloudy skies to take a little trip to explore a trail we had never been on before. One thing is for sure, as virtually with all trails in Florida, it was flat. But it had a seemingly endless boardwalk that ran through a type of wet mesic swamp. As we walked, it was a nice opportunity to slow down and soak in the surrounding green hues of nature. The boardwalk provided a way to walk through an environment I seldom get to explore due to the wet terrain. The one true hardship, though, mosquitoes. Regardless, it was beautiful and interesting, and I was thankful for a moment where Sashie and I could once again be outside. The hammock was alive with the sounds of birds enjoying its dense protection. However, as I strolled along, taking videos and photos, it began to sprinkle. But there's something special about the moments when you get caught in the rain, especially if it's not a torrential downpour. It takes me back to younger, carefree moments when I get caught in the rain and I was free. The next day, the drizzling rain came and went. So Sashie and I went to her favorite park and had it all to ourselves to wander amongst the tall live oaks. All of the leaves and grass seemed even more brighter than normal under the glistening shimmer of raindrops. The resurrection fern was coming back to life, nestled in branches of trees. But as we strolled around, one of the resident red-shouldered hawks that we often see flew by, dropping something on the ground mid-flight. Of course, we had to investigate. And as we approached, a beautiful long feather lay perfectly in the wet grass. As I picked it up, I thought about all the stories it could tell if it could whisper the secrets of flight. Its aerodynamic design made to dance perfectly on air, so I took it as a sign. I had been planning to start a new journal, so I borrowed the feather for a day or two to see if I could capture its essence on the first page of my new journal. With the final few strokes of my brush, the day begins to come to a close. But before we go, I wanted to say I sincerely hope you enjoyed this week's video and will push the like button and subscribe to this channel to help me to continue to provide you with content. I've also started a Patreon page where I'll be publishing more content, longer instructional videos. I will possibly have a podcast for updates, especially as I get ready to provide prints and stickers and other goodies in the months ahead for everyone. So if you want to check that out, I'll provide the link down below. I'm just getting started. All of this is so new, and there's a lot to learn. But I'm excited to continue to create content to hopefully entertain and inspire you. So for now, I hope you all have a beautiful and blessed creative week ahead. I'll see you next time. Have a great week, guys. Bye.